Well, I've been in the business for like 10, well, since 96, and I started in the business with a group called 112. We were singing in high school, and we got discovered by, Kevin Wells, who is the same guy that discovered and developed a great R&B group, ABC. And he took us to Sean Puffy Combs, and everybody know him today as P. Diddy. And we sang for him, and he signed us to his label, and we did like 3 albums. All the albums sold over 1 million records. And from there, I got the opportunity to do a lot of songwriting and production on 112, and then after that, I was able to do songwriting and production on other artists. But that's pretty much how it all started for me.
What kind of inspired you to go into the business? You talked about high school.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, in the beginning, for me, it was all about people. You know what I'm saying? And the more I got into the business, I realized that I really, from day one, it was about giving back and just giving back through music. And it started with going to school, and there was a piano in the auditorium. So I would go in the auditorium, I would practice on the piano, and then I would go back home and I would hear something on the radio, and I would go back and try to play it by ear. Then eventually the kids started coming around, so I started playing for the kids, and then really it was about making the kids happy. Because every time I would do the piano, I would see how happy they would get. They would smile, they would be interested, and it made me want to learn more music. So, I mean, that's really what inspired me from day one. It still inspires me now, just the aspect of giving it to the people, making them smile with it, making them feel joy, pain, whatever they need to feel to be whole.
You've been in the industry for a long time.
Hmm.
What has changed, or what has happened in the industry in that period?
Well, I mean, you saying the business or with me or the change
Yeah,
with the business?
actually both.
Well, with me, I've grown a lot. I've learned a lot of lessons. You know what I'm saying? Like I first said in the beginning, it was about giving, and it was but it's still a business. So I had to kind of learn, through a lot of deals that weren't really balanced, that it's about a business, and you have to you have to be willing to give, but at the same time, you have to be willing to recognize that this is a business, and to have your business in order and have the proper representation and things of that nature. So, I mean, that's one of the biggest lessons I learned. And as far as the business goes, like for me, I mean, it stays the same. I mean, it stays consistent. I mean, you have good people, you have bad people, you have great writers and producers, you have great artists. I mean, and it's all about what we put into the business that makes it what it is.
As a producer, what do you have a favorite producer? Probably
Um,
except yourself, but
yeah.
but
Well, I really like Timberland.
yeah,
I like Timberland because when Timberland first started, he was known for like the one thing, like the crazy, he was the new young guy with the crazy drum patterns. And I feel like as the years progressed, he grew, and then he started doing R&B music, he started doing hip hop music, and then now,